Hey guys, welcome to the Generic Tech Support YouTube channel. So, I wanted to start this video with an apology. And the apology is to all of the people that reach out constantly about where to find the actual data in the videos. I know it's annoying. It's super annoying. It's frustrating for me too. I would love to add into the description of the actual video specifically what it contains, right? A link to something, the command logic, all of that stuff should be in the description. But I can't because YouTube changed the terms of service. And every time I add that stuff, I get flagged. And as a result, the video gets pulled or I get banned, which has happened multiple times. I have multiple channel warnings. And when those warnings occur, some of them I admit to because, maybe I did something that I shouldn't have done. I got flagged for a video that they said was, could be used for, threat hacking. Ironically, I could create videos on Kali Linux on how to specifically hack, and nobody would flag those. But if I create a Windows 95 video on how to backdoor a Windows 11 system with Windows 95 due to a flaw in the code in the kernel, they flag that. So I guess if it's open source, they don't care, but if it's closed source, they do care. Ironic, right? But I also have a flag right now on the channel, which is a warning. And if I get another warning, they will ban me again. And I can't tell you what that warning's for because I just don't know. I reached out to YouTube's support team and found out that the vast majority of them, at least 95% of them, is AI driven. And as a result, you just can't fight it. It's like arguing with a child. There's no way to fight it. So as a result, you have to admit to something that you don't know what you did that will likely happen again. And there's absolutely no way in order to circumvent it, which is the most ridiculous and stupid thing ever. So if you ask them, hey, why did I get bagged? Why did I get flagged? They won't tell you, and the answer that I get from them is, well, if we tell you, then you'll know how to bypass that issue. Well, yeah, but if you told me I wouldn't do it again so I wouldn't get flagged or banned. Or at least then I would understand what I did to get flagged or banned. But again, clueless, stupidity. I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is it has to be AI because there's no possibility they could be that stupid. The funny thing is me downplaying them or saying those things about them, that won't get me banned. So this video will probably be fine. I say probably because who the heck really knows. But let's talk about where all of this data currently exists. So if you go to the actual channel, the landing page of the channel, the home page of the channel, and you click on the and one more link here, you'll see that there's links listed. One of them is a GitHub link. That's where the wiki is. We could see YouTube links or tube links wiki. If you go to that link, that's where all of the links for all the videos currently live. So if you're smart, you caught that keyword, which is currently, right? Well, let's take a look at this. So currently, if we drill down into the actual wiki page, this is where our landing page actually is. And on the right-hand side are all the links to all the videos or, stuff that's specific to content, right? So one of the videos that I created, which was the free XP, it's right here, free XP, free 10. So if we click on that link, there's the ISO. Here's all the commands that you need to do. Here's the fix for the snap stuff. All that stuff exists in here, in this one location for this one particular video. But people generally have an issue finding this stuff. And that's understandable because this whole format here is kind of a mess. It's difficult to keep it organized because there's so many things that kind of overplay other things or intersect with other things that using this as this kind of format just doesn't work. So in the background, what I've been doing is actually designing a site. So this is my Generic Tech Support YouTube channel site. And if you go to this site, you'll have a variety of different links here. But if you specifically click on channel, this will bring you to some place that I'm now currently working on, which again, under construction, right? And in here, we're going to have a link directly to the YouTube channel. You can see that on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, that when I highlight this, it'll show up. That'll take you to the YouTube channel. This will take you back to the old wiki location, which is the tab we were just looking at up here. And then we have contact. So if you click on contact, it'll actually allow you to email me with video ideas or updates or thoughts or anything that I could possibly help you with any kind of training ideas, any questions that you may have that go along with the videos, so I could create rebuttal videos, reply videos that are associated with the original video. That'll all be through that contact link. Something else that's difficult in the original location here is figuring out where all the ISO files are for all the different flavors of the operating systems. So if we go to the Windows desktop ISO, for instance, and I click on this, this will have all the direct links to directly download the actual operating system. So like Windows 10 64-bit edition or Windows 10 x86, you can get these, just highlight this and literally paste it in. It'll start the download to the actual ISO file. And the reason why I did this is because if you're not on Windows, or if you are on Windows, sometimes Microsoft makes you jump through hoops, right? You have to download the media creation tool, and then that'll allow you to create the ISO file. This is a direct link through Microsoft's website directly to grab the actual ISO file and download it. The stuff for like the older things they're all available on the archive site. I see no point in actually adding the direct links because you could go to the archive website and grab all of this stuff, and that's just the archive.org website. I don't want to add that stuff because some of the times people put in the comments serial keys and whatnot, and that is not legal. But if you own the serial key to all this stuff that exists on these different websites, knock yourself out. You could download the ISO file and use your own serial key to actually enter into those systems. So if we scroll to the bottom now and we click on return, it'll just bring us back to the channel again. And once we're in here, we have links to other things. So for instance, Windows software. If I click on this, this is all freeware, stuff that you could just download that doesn't cost anything to download. But these are all things that existed in different videos. So you have access to download specifically things that exist in the video. So if you scroll back down here, we click back on return, and go back again. We have Linux software. So if I click on this, this is going to contain the repositories. So these are the repos. These are how to add the repos for specific items or applications directly into a Debian system. So that's Mint, Ubuntu, things of that nature. If we scroll down further, then we have the snap list. Now this works on Debian, Fedora, or Arch. These are individual snaps you can install. If we scroll down further, there's all the Debian gaming emulators from the gaming links. Here's the Fedora software list. So these are all the stuff that I installed through the Fedora packages. And then if we decide, all right, well, we want to go to the Fedora Wiki, we could go there, the Debian Wiki, or go back to return. So if I go to Fedora Wiki and I click on that, then in here we'll go through all the snap configuration, how to install snap, how to install NVIDIA drivers specifically on the Fedora systems, and then how to remove packages. So we could go back to return, and this will bring us back to the main site. So that really covers, the ISO links, the freeware links, and the wiki. I added in addition to this, and I'm slowly working on it. That's why it says under construction, because only God knows how many of these things I'll actually get completed. There's 161 videos. I'm not going to go all the way back for 161 videos, but I will go through some of them and add them, and then the more recent ones, as they release, will be added to the actual link. So we have video links by release date. Here's the video that'll release at some point today, which is the Valentine's Day special, or the Kali Linux special for Valentine's Day. More info will be in that video as to why that is being released on Valentine's Day. Then we have NixOS, which is on 220. That'll be released. And then, again, we have the App Store one that was just released, Debian, XP, Fedora, and then the high-level bash scripting. So if we go to something like, say, Debian XP, and we click on that, it'll take us specifically to where this exists, right? So we could see here we have the Debian Wiki. So if you need more information on any packages you want to install, you could go there. Then we have the non-standard package installations, which are the one-off, right? So there's a bug in the menu system to get things to actually populate. This is the fix for the bug. Then we have the snap configuration above it, and then just to reboot. And then there's additional instructions and information in here. And if you click on the Debian XP video, this will actually take you to the YouTube video that corresponds with the actual link in the Generic Tech Support website. Okay, guys, so that's basically the Generic Tech Support channel. And again, you could get here by simply going to GenericTechSupport.com, and that will get you to the main site. Once you get there, literally all you have to do is just click on the channel link. So before we end this video, I do want to add just one more part of that, which is that if you don't know already, this is not my full-time job as doing YouTube videos. I mean, eventually, who knows? But right now, it's just not possible for me to do that. And as a result, this is secondary to my main focus, which is my career. And if you're looking at the screen, then you could see that I have a link here for managed services. So if you're looking for an IT person or a team of IT people that you could trust, that you want to bring in for your small to medium-sized business somewhere in the United States, you could click that link and send me over an email. And if it's something that myself or my team can do, then we'll reach back out to you and we'll schedule a time where we could get on a call, either a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting, and we could go over specifically what it looks like to get whatever you got going on fixed. I also collaborate with different IT people. So, I mean, if you're in a situation where you need somebody to come in that is more senior level, but you have junior levels on site, I don't do internal training. I really just don't do that. But I will come in and I will work with your internal department to fix whatever issues that you have that are reoccurring. I also do contract stuff as well, like where I do a reoccurring fee for security and everything else if you want to, secure your infrastructure with third-party tools. So again, feel free to reach out to me if you have any need for any of that stuff. But if not, then it's okay too. This channel is really designed just to try to help as many people out so that you don't have to call me. But I do want to keep it open that it is an option that if you do need to get in touch with somebody or you have an emergency situation or an issue that you really want to get resolved that nobody seems to be able to figure out how to do, call me, because that's my specialty, is fixing problems that nobody else could figure out. All right, guys. So as always, like and subscribe for more videos. Hopefully this helps you out, shows you what the future holds for the Generic Tech Support YouTube channel as far as finding stuff and association of links to the videos. Sorry about the confusion with the wiki. Sorry about the confusion with YouTube. I really would love to add this stuff into the details. It's just not an option. Hopefully you understand. Thanks for sticking around.